Hello, folks. I know 2 uploads in a row, in a day row. I know that's insane for me, but dude, I just need to. Dude, I am 20 hours into Path of Exile right now. At Path of Exile 2 right now. This is choppy. Oh well, who cares? This game. So, oh wait, no, that was 2 days ago. Yeah, no. Well, I guess an upload in a 2 day, 2 to 3 day period is insane for me. Um, so during that time, originally I had 4 hours in the game. Now I have 20 hours in the game right now, and I'm gonna begin right back to playing it right after I finish this video. Um, this game, I'm in Act 2. I'm in the middle of Act 2 right now. This game is stupid good. I fucking love this game. I thought it'd have like the honeymoon effect, like with video games, like where, you play for like a little bit, then it just kind of like falls off. Wait, please, focus on me, baby. Focus on me. Stop it. Stop failing me. Um, this this game is the best. I think it's the best ARPG. Nothing else to that. I think it's the best ARPG I've ever played. I played over 100 hours of the original Path of Exile, played through Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Diablo even 1. I hated Diablo 4, but I reluctantly played through that. I played through most of Grim Dawn. I really like that game. That's a game I really recommend too. This game has the best gameplay I've ever played in an ARPG. I think it has like I've been playing like two different characters, but playing the warrior mainly right now, and the witch. This game, I'm a glazer right now. I'm an actual like fiend for glazing right now. I'm literally like I'm in the Dunkin' Donuts back, just like pouring that shit on, man. This game genuinely is so good. I want y'all to just look out for it whenever it releases, because in about like 6 months or so, the game's gonna be likely fully released, and it's gonna be completely free to play, which is I find insane. And it's not like the free to play where like you go into free to play and then it's just like, oh, you have to spend money to get items and stuff like that. No, no. The only thing you can really spend money on that does anything for the game is give you extra like stash tabs, but that's honestly, it doesn't really matter because either way, the stash tabs really. Played through like five fucking. I played through like 5 different characters on Path of Exile 1. I never got close to filling up mine personally, because well, I throw away half the stuff whenever I'm cleaning it out. But yeah, no, honestly, it's just like you can't pay for items just to win the game. I mean, you could pay for silly cosmetics and stuff like that if you really want to, but the game has no real pay to win aspects to it other than just stash storage, stuff like that. This game is genuinely, I think it is probably my most anticipated game for whenever it fully releases, because like even in early access, I've put I have put so much time, and just like I find the gameplay to feel just so perfect. The only thing that annoys me is whenever, I get to like an area and there's just like a rare enemy that has like its effects and it just has like healing. So only thing I'll say, I hate it whenever enemies have the fucking magma shield around them that makes them take like 10 million times less damage, and then they also some reason get get healing life regen after that, because it almost makes it impossible to kill even with a good build. Sorry if you hear stuff upstairs, but no, I think that genuinely, like that is the most annoying thing, because even with a good build, like I'm barely tickling this guy's health, and then it's always those wizards in the bone pits. It's always those wizards. No, I went to the bone pits in Act 2, dude. I saw like 3 of those guys. I was like, bro, because those guys do stupid damage. Like they'll like hit you with a lightning thing, and you'll just be dead immediately. Even if I'm playing like a warrior with a shield build, which by the way, call me a pussy all you want. I need my shield builds. I need them. I love shield build, man. Shield build is crazy. Shield build is so fun because I have this thing like it's like a magma thing like that's like a passive skill I put on, like a passive skill gem. Dude, whenever I block, there's like a big chance that I get like a molten thing around my shield, so that if someone hits it during a 0.5 like half a second duration, like time period, then it just like sends out like a magma blast, and I love it because I've just been cheesing, because then I've been cheesing them with that, with like the with like where you hit your shield and then it like does gives armor break, and then immediately after your armor breaks, I do either like a leap slam, or I just like do the shield charge. Shield charge is broken, by the way. That thing is so good, dude. Because so it does my DBS right now. So my character's doing about 318 damage per hit, or not per hit, but per second with its main attack. Because I also have poison on my main attack. It's awesome, I know, and it also has like a plague thing on it, so that it's like a plague thing that does like 200% more build-up damage with the poison. It's great. Um, no, my shield charge just I have a shield that has like probably like I think it's around like 150 defense right now. So, or like armor right now, and that's how, and charge just like scales with your armor on your shield. So I just go in, I charge, and everything's just dead. It's just like, and it does so much like, so and this was before I put a stun modifier on it, where it does 50% more stun in general. This thing would, I was fighting this boss in the Lost City. He was like a big jugular guy with his man things. Um, Dude, I did one shield charge against him. Did half of of his uh his stun. He was just out of it. He was gone. I beat that guy in less than 30 seconds. This game is just so good. I really think y'all should be looking out for it. I know I'm a glazer right now. I've spent 7 minutes right now just glazing, and I spent 15 minutes yesterday just glazing. But I'm genuinely, this is the first time in so long that I've been excited for playing a video game. I've I spent yesterday. I may or may not have spent 12 hours playing the game. Sheepishly, I'm gonna be saying that sheepishly. I spent 12 hours playing that game yesterday, like just yesterday. Today I spent quite a few. I'm gonna try not to spend as much because I don't want to. I do want to get some exercise in, but dude, man. I have finals week coming up, man. You can't be giving me addicted games on finals week, man. Dude, I'm not gonna be studying. I'm not gonna be studying. Dude, I need to study though. But no, I sadly though, I don't have anyone to play in parties with because, you know, was off to wait like 6 months for when the game is free for my uncle to get in. Dude, I'm gonna be gaming. I'm gonna be gaming. Man, this game is just, I'm a glazer, man. I'm just a glazer. This game is so incredible. I think genuinely, like genuinely though, I don't know where to go else with this, but I love the game. I think Grinding Gears Studio, the Grinding Gears, they did such a good job on this. And no, I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by them. Don't worry about it. My goodness, This is just the fucking earliest access you can get to the game, and I'm just like where could it go from here? Like there's like right now they have like, was it 6 to 7 classes right now? So at their full launch they're gonna have 12, and I love all the classes that I've tried so far. I really want to try some more whenever I beat the game. Whenever I beat Act 3, so there's gonna be 6 acts in the game, plus an extensive end game, because that's what they had for the first game, and that's what they're planning to do with this one. Um, they Yeah, no. So in the early access, you have access to 3 acts, which is very generous. I'll be honest. Yeah. I think genuinely, I think that this will be a very big. I think that this will be a very. I think this will be a very 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 good game. Like it's already a very like an incredible game, and it's easily my favorite game of the year. It's easily probably in my top 10 right now. Maybe that'll phase out as I start playing the game more, but genuinely, like it might reach my top 10. Like in my top 10 game list. Man. You know what else could have been in my top 10 if if uh if the studio didn't fuck it up and rush it release? Dragon's Dogma 2. But I won't get into that cuz or else I'm going to be raging for an hour. Um unless y'all want to see that. Um Nah, I can't wait for this game to be free to play, just so that everyone can have access to it. Cause, dude, I'm gonna be trying to, I'm gonna be trying to get my boys in it, the boys in it. You know, just gonna be starting to, just gonna be starting beating cheeks, man. Dude, the bosses. I'm just gonna say this as well. The bosses in the game have been amazing. So I like this game more than the first game. I love the first game, but it had so many. The game was too easy. I'm gonna tell you that the game was too easy and it was just too simple. Like in terms of combat wise, I think the game itself for getting an optimal build was definitely very complex compared to this game, which I really like. I think it's a great change to make this game more open to new audiences. I know people will be like, oh, but what about the hardcore audience? Well, there's still that too. You have optimal builds and stuff like that you can still do that are pretty time consuming to get. And I'm just gonna say this as well. I think the game flows perfectly with you leveling up and the game progressing. Because I don't think I've had a single point in this game where I'm stuck having to like level up and just grind. Which I'm surprised. This is the first ARPG I've seen that just flows so naturally with the game itself. Like Path of Exile 1 does not do this like very well, in my opinion. That's one of the things. Path of Exile 1 is a very hardcore game to where which I love. I love it and I still love it. But like you so like uh, half of the game is like the easiest thing in the world and then it just immediately throws you into you have to grind the map 50 times over to get leveled up enough to get your your resistances up, which granted they're probably going to do with the second game probably. But um but no like I just found that really annoying because a lot of the times it just felt like the progression was just, oh, the game's super easy, it's a breezy speezy, and then you just get into, oh, this game's really hard and I can't progress at all. So now I have to look up video guides for 3 hours. But like I said, I think this game, I think Path of Exile 2, it just has a perfect difficulty. The game is incredibly difficult. I'd say that, well, incredibly, it's a game that's very much you have to get used to it and you have to play, you have to play smart. That's what I love. That's what I'm really liking about this cuz like even if I have like my broken build that I do right now, like if I stop for like even half a second or have to like think for too long and make a bad decision, then I'm likely taking a bunch of damage and having to use my potions or I'm just dead. Granted, that might be due to me having a very low resistances. I'll be honest with you, my resistances are low. But I think genuinely its progression for the game itself is absolutely crazy. And I think it's really well done so far. I'm really hoping. I know they're nerfing some moves, specifically the supercharged slam, which is on the warrior, which makes me very sad because I don't want anything nerfed about my boy, especially without me trying it first. I want it. I want it. No. Before this video becomes too long, I just want to clarify. I am a glazer, and I think y'all should. I think if you, even if you don't like ARPGs, I think you would actually quite enjoy this. Um, Granted, if you want an easy experience, then don't. But if you want an experience to where you can play like couch co-op, which granted I haven't tried yet, but I've been trying to get my boys to come over, to play it with me. But sadly, they've been out sick. They got the cold. My boy got the cold this week, so I couldn't play. We couldn't do it this week. I want to do it eventually. Oh. But no, I think if you're looking for like a co-op game you can have fun with your friends, I think this would be a very, very good one. And I think in general, I think if you want a balanced and fun experience, I think this would also just be the game for you. I think genuinely you should play Path of Exile 2, especially when it comes out. You know, I do think waiting the 6 months is going to be extremely worth it. But even then, playing it in early access is also really worth it right now. So honestly, if you just want to wait till it launch or not, it's up to you. But still, either way, I think you're gonna have a really good time. Servers have been great, and I love it. So I'm probably gonna leave it at that. I love the game, and I'm gonna keep glazing it because I'm a little nuisance on the internet. So I'll see you guys later in like a million years. So see ya.